Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Exercise Exos. Coach Jazzi here, and fun workout plan for us today. So we are going to be doing a little bit of upper body, a little bit of upper body, a little bit of core, a little bit of everything. We're going to do each circuit. We're going to have two movements. We're going to go through that 6 times, move on to the next one. So we're going to do 20 seconds of movement 1, 10 seconds of movement 2, and then back and forth for 6 rounds total. So 3 minutes, and then we're going to move on to the next one. So I'm going to go ahead real quick with demos, and then we're going to warm up and we're going to get right into it. So first 2 movements here, we have a push up and a plank. So for the push up, you can do hands and knees, hands and toes. You can also do an eccentric one, whatever feels good for you today. I'm going to get like t-shirts with that made for everyone. So for the push-up, 20 seconds of push-ups here. And then you can hold your plank in a shoulder plank, or you can go down to your elbows. Whatever works for you. I'm definitely going to be doing the shoulder plank today. So that's the first one. Second circuit here. We're going to do 1.5 squats, and then we're going to hold the bottom of our squat. So for 1.5 squats, feet hip width apart, all the way down, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. That's 1 rep there. So we're going to do that. And we're going to hold at the bottom of our squat. And then for our more cardio movement here, we're going to do skips and marches. So for the skips, you can do that in place. We're double tapping, getting our knees up. You can do a forward skip. So you can do like that. You can, whatever feels good. And then we're going to march. So that is third circuit. And then we're going to go back. So we got upper, lower cardio, and then we're going to do upper, lower cardio. So we're going to go ahead and do a plank to pike toe tap. Exhaling, tapping across, opposite toe. And then we're going to hold a plank. So we're going to hold that plank. Again, you can either be on your elbows or hands. I'm going to stick to my hands because we're already on our hands and toes there. So that's fourth circuit. And then we're going to stand back up for our lower body. We're going to do alternating staggered squats and then squat pulses. So for the staggered squats, all of our weight in one foot onto our toe, coming down. And then we're switching to the other foot, alternating there. And then squat pulses are where we kind of move within the bottom half of our squat. So that's the 5th one. And then last but not least, we have burpees. So we're doing some burpees today. It's been a while. We're gonna do burpees, but we're just gonna rest with that. So you can walk around, you can breathe, whatever you need to do for the rest. But we'll do burpees, 20 seconds of burpees, 10 seconds of rest. So that is our circuit for today. So let's go ahead and get started with our warm-up. We're going to do the world's greatest stretch. So we're going to go ahead and come to the top of our space. And release our fingers, grabbing onto one of our knees, pulling towards our chest. And we're going to go ahead and exhale, step back into a reverse lunge. And it's going to be down on the inside of our front foot. Back leg stays nice and straight. And we're going to go ahead and exhale, opening up towards the ceiling, looking past our hand, thumb is facing behind us. And let's go ahead and exhale, plant our hand outside of our front foot. Bring our back foot a little bit closer, pushing our hips up into our hamstring stretch. And let's go ahead and exhale, bring our feet together, push the ground away and stand on up. Wonderful. Same thing, other side. Let's go ahead and release our fingers, grabbing onto our other knee, pulling towards our chest. And we're going to go ahead and exhale, step back, reverse lunge. Hands coming down on the inside of our front foot. Back leg stays nice and straight. Nice big deep inhale. And exhaling, opening up towards the ceiling. And a nice rotation through our neck, through our spine. And let's go ahead and exhale. Put our hand outside of our front foot. Bring our back foot a little bit closer. Pushing our hips up into our hamstring stretch. And let's go ahead and exhale. Bring our feet together. Pushing our away, standing on up. All right. Let's go ahead and make our way to plank to pike. So we're going to make our way to the ground on our hands and toes. And when we're ready, go ahead, exhale, push our hips up towards the ceiling. Go ahead, pedal our heels real quick. So let's go ahead. You can switch after a breath or however long you need to. Go ahead and push both our heels into the ground, poking our head in between our arms. And come back to plank. Let's go ahead and do 3 quick ones here coming up and down. 2 more up and down. And last one coming up. And then we're starting off on the ground, so go ahead and make your way back to plank. And then onto the ground. We are ready to rock and roll. So starting off, we're doing 20 seconds of push-ups, 10 seconds of planks. We're doing that 6 times through, and then we're going to move on to the second circuit. So all at once here, getting ready. 3, 2, 1, and go. So we're doing push-ups. So again, you can do your hands and knees, hands and toes. You can also do an eccentric only, whatever works for you. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're planking. We're getting ready, either elbows or hands. 3, 2, 1. All right, back to push-ups. Going real quick here today between the two. Just try and get as many as we can. You can move at whatever place you need to today. 3, 2, 1. Doing shorter time periods like this can kind of help us. We are doing a lot of them. So you can move a little slower. 3, 2, 1. So you can move at whatever pace feels good. You know, with doing the upper body, sometimes it's a little hard to move faster, but when we get to the cardio, the goal is to push through, do a little faster than we normally do. 3, 2, 1. All right. After this one, we're halfway through. We have 3 more rounds. 3, 2, 1. All right. Definitely feeling my arms already on fire. We're doing awesome. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're planking. And we got 2 more. 3, 2, 1. All right, last 2 here, and then we're standing up for squats. We'll eventually be back on the ground by our 4th circuit. 3, 2, 1. All right, planking, and then we're on our last one. 3, 2, 1. All right, last round here. Finishing strong. 3, 2, 1. All right. We're standing up after this. 3, 2, 1. All right. 1.5 squats. All the way down, halfway up, back down, all the way up. So our feet are still hip width apart here. Knees tracking right over a second toe. 3, 2, 1. All right, we are holding at the bottom. 3, 2, 1. So back to our 1.5. Again, moving at whatever pace suits you. If you're feeling it, if you're not feeling it really in your legs, slow it down a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Or if you want to kind of make it a little bit more cardio, go ahead, speed it up. Again, whatever works for you today. 3, 2, 1. All right, 2 down, 4 to go. Pushing through. Heel big to little toe. We want to feel that in our glutes. We're going to feel it in our quads too, since we are pausing halfway up. 3, 2, 1. All right. We're going to be halfway done after this one. 3, 2, 1. Shake your legs out if you need to. I feel like Thursdays are usually a little tougher for me because now we've been through the week. I'm sore. I'm tired. So sometimes it's a little more mental than physical on Thursdays here for me. 3, 2, 1. So that on top of being sniffly. So perfect storm. 3, 2, 1. All right, last round of this. Sorry, I should say last 2 rounds. The last full minute. Great job. We have skips and marches. 3, 2, 1. We have one more round of this, and then we're going to do our skips and marches, and then we'll be back on the ground. 3, 2, 1. All right, last 1.5 squat. Great job. 3, 2, 1. All right, right after this, we're going to go ahead and skip. So it's our last hold. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're skipping. Oh my goodness, I feel like skipping after the legs is hard. Okay, we're doing great. Double tapping. Knees are 90-degree angles here. Stay nice and tall through our torso. 3, 2, 1. All right, march it out. You can even walk it out if you'd like. 3, 2, 1. All right, back to skipping. Our arms are like hammers. They're hammering down behind us. Shoulder blades are pushed back in together. 3, 2, 1. All right, march it out. Making sure our knees are getting up nice and high. 3, 2, 1. All right, back to skipping. It's definitely a lot of legs, a lot of cardio here. Doing great. 3, 2, 1. Okay. For the skips, we don't have to be super high off the ground. 3, 2, 1. But we do want to at least work on our knees and a small jump. So you don't have to be here, double tap like that. Doesn't have to be like that. Just a light, little bows here. 3, 2, 1. All right. 2 more rounds here, and then we're back on the ground. 3, 2, 1. We want to make sure we're not just swinging our arms back and forth. Our elbows are nice and tight. Our thumb is coming to the shoulder. We're alternating there. So we want to make sure Our hands and our upper body is doing the right thing here too. 3, 2, 1. Same with the march. The opposite arm, opposite leg, kind of like you're drinking some water or something. 3, 2, 1. All right, last round here. And then we have plank to pike with a toe tap. So that's coming up. We'll do that and more planks. Finish strong with our skips. 3, 2, 1. All right. Getting ready. We have plank to pike next. 3, 2, 1. All right. On the ground. Hands and toes. Pushing up. Tapping the opposite toe. That was nowhere near close. 3, 2, 1. All right. We are holding a plank. Great job. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. All right. Back to plank to pike. Part of me is thinking that I shouldn't have practiced planking before class. Because I'm telling everyone so that way I'm accountable. But all right, we're planking. My goals are to be better at push-ups and a better plank. 3, 2, 1. And also a stronger core, which will hopefully come from the planks. But I did some extra core work yesterday, and I did hold the plank as long as I could before class. So probably should have waited till after. 3, 2, 1. Holding that plank. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're halfway. And then after this, we have our stagger squat and pulses. So this is our last upper body thing besides burpees. 3, 2, 1. All right, holding the plank, making sure our upper back is staying nice and flat within the plank. Pelvis is tucked. 3, 2, 1. All right, last minute here. We're doing awesome. I don't know about y'all, but my arms are on fire. I guess that's a good sign. Just do one, just plank to pike here, work on my shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Holding. 3, 2, 1. All right. Last round. We got this. Oh, excuse me. I'm a little more sniffly than I thought. All right, 3, 2, 1. Holding the plank. Got stagger squats here in 3, 2, 1. All right, standing on up. 1 foot at a time. I feel like I coughed once and I can't stop. Okay. Overweight on 1 foot, onto the other toe. Squatting down. Back up. 3, 2, 1. All right, pulsing. So we're staying in the bottom half of our squat. All right, back to alternating stagger squats. I'm sorry, excuse me. All right, for this one, really important that with our stagger squat, it's not a lunge. Our foot is underneath us. 3, 2, 1. That's the difference between a lunge and a staggered squat. These pulses are tough. 3, 2, 1. All right. My legs are feeling it already. Like I said, I tend to find Thursdays sometimes are my hardest day. in terms of being sore. It's almost the end of the week. This is mental. 3, 2, 1. Especially after teaching all week. My training. 3, 2, 1. So this is my, actually I feel like I haven't talked about recovery in a while, but it's important to push when we have it and when we don't, to pull back and rest, because that's where injuries can happen, where overworking, burnout happens. 3, 2, 1. From pushing too hard, even through times of thickness. So I know for me last week, 3, 2, 1. All right, 2 more rounds. Last minute. Last week I had the migraine. I wasn't feeling so well. So I took extra time away from the gym to heal, recover, and be able to come back stronger. If we don't feel good, we keep pushing. We're just going to keep getting worse and worse. 3, 2, 1. So that's why it's important to make sure we take care of ourselves. We rest when we need to. 3, 2, 1. All right, last round here. Stagger squats. We have burpees with rest next. My apologies on the coughing, y'all. I'm so sorry. 3, 2, 1. All right. We're pulsing. 3, 2, 1. All right, we got burpees. I think I'm gonna do the leg walkout one today because I don't think jumping is gonna work with how I'm feeling right now. So going back to how push with what you have. If all you have today is 30%, 3, 2, 1. If you're only feeling 30% of your 100%, give it your 30. That's still like 100%. 3, 2, 1. I feel like that didn't make sense. I'm just gonna be quiet. We're burping. If you're like me, where jumping is gonna be too much for you today, do what I'm doing, where we just put the hands down, walk our feet out, walking back. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna march here. I'm gonna march it out. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Burpees. And we're gonna hold my plank there. Hold it here, pushing up. Making sure as we jump back, we're landing on our whole foot so we don't feel that in our knees. We want to use our glutes and our quads there. We don't want to be jumping on our toes. 3, 2, 1. My goodness, I feel like this just came out of nowhere. Okay. 3, 2, 1. We're more than we're halfway done. We're on to minute number 2 of our burpees. And then we're gonna have 3, 2, 1. All right. Walk it out, walk it out. Final minute. 3, 2, 1. We got 2 more rounds of burpees. We're doing great. Three, 2, 1. All right, final round here. 3, 2, 1. All right, last round of burpees here. And then we're gonna be done. Finish strong. 3, 2, 1. And that is gonna be it for today's circuit. So go ahead, grab a sip of water if you need it. We're gonna do some child's pose today. So when you're ready, We're gonna make our way onto the ground on our hands and our knees. And we're gonna take our knees a little bit wider than hip width when we're ready. We're gonna walk our hands out, hand, forehead, chin or cheek to the ground. We're gonna do a few breaths here. In through our nose, into our bellies. And exhaling, sighing away our tension. We want to feel our hips expand as we inhale and our body sink further into the ground as we exhale. So I'm going to be quiet here. Focus on making our exhales longer than our inhales. And let's go ahead and do one more breath here. And as we finish our exhale, when we're ready, can gently return back onto our hands and our knees, and then feel free to return to a seated, kneeling, or standing position. That is going to be all the time we have for today's class. So thank you so much for joining me. That was a good one, a little bit of everything. So I hope you have a great day, a great weekend, and I'll see y'all next week.